I had just posted vacation pics with my boyfriend when some random relationship tester slid into my DMs. Hey sweetie, your boyfriend looks like a player. Give me his Instagram and I'll test him for free. Okay? I shot back. Scammer. You're probably just a homewrecker trying to slide into other people's relationships. She didn't like that. She screenshotted our conversation, posted it online, and played the victim. Next thing I knew, my inbox was flooded with people calling me every name in the book. I publicly apologized just to keep the peace. But she and her internet mob had already made up their minds they were going to help test my boyfriend whether I liked it or not. A few days later, she triumphantly posted a screenshot of adding my boyfriend on Instagram with the caption, "Easy catch. Your boyfriend's not behaving." I looked at her post and honestly just felt sorry for her. The post hadn't even been up an hour before it hit 10,000 likes. I stared at the two screenshots. First, her friend request. Hey handsome, add me. Second, their chat thread. The comment section was already a dumpster fire. People were tagging me left and right. Quick, make her look. Her boyfriend's flirting with some random woman. No wonder she freaked out when offered a free test. Turns out her man is trash. I took a breath and typed out a response. Thanks for the concern, but my boyfriend and I have known each other since high school. I trust him. If things go south down the road, I'll walk away no hesitation. But until then, I'm not putting him through some loyalty test. And I don't want anyone messing with our relationship. A decent amount of people agreed with me, and I felt a little relieved. Maybe this would all blow over. Then she chimed in, practically in tears. Sweetie, I don't want to ruin your relationship. I'm just trying to protect girls from bad guys. Her fans immediately fell back in line. They were all convinced I was just a woman too, in love to see the truth. I read through the comments until my chest felt tight, then turned off my phone. That evening I came home after work and found my boyfriend Aaron slouched on the couch scrolling his phone, a small smile on his face. When he heard me come in, he flipped the phone face down and sat up straight. Summer, you're home early. Yeah, were you talking to someone? Just a buddy. My stomach dropped. He was lying. Aaron always blinked when he lied. I told myself everyone deserves some privacy and let it go. I vented about work like usual. Aaron listened like usual, but his eyes kept drifting back to his phone. After rambling for a while with no real response from him, I felt drained. On a whim I asked, "Hey, did anyone random try to add you on Instagram today?" He smiled. Nope. My stomach dropped again. I gripped the collar of my shirt and pushed the thought out of my head. Aaron and I had been through a lot. Plenty of girls had tried classmates, co-workers, and he turned them all down. Why would some internet stranger be any different? I knew who Aaron was. I went to my room to relax. Then I made the mistake of opening the app again. The relationship tester had posted. The caption, "Poor girl, I actually feel bad for you." Underneath was a screenshot of her chat with Aaron. It started slow and awkward until she found out he was into gaming, and they clicked instantly. My grip tightened on my phone. Aaron really was great at games. I, on the other hand, was terrible. I'd eventually just stopped playing with him so I wouldn't drag him down. The comments piled on fast. She still won't break up? She's never seen a decent man in her life. She deserves what she gets. Props to the blogger for putting up with such a gross guy. The relationship tester replied sweetly, "I'm not suffering. I just want to help other women see the truth." People ate it up. Her follower count shot up overnight. I clicked on her profile, post after post of her testing other women's boyfriends. Every cover image had big text stamped across it, "Certified scum." The comment sections were full of people thanking her. And now it was my turn? Just then I heard the door. Aaron walked in, and I looked up. "Aaron, I can trust you, right?" He tilted his head, a little confused, then smiled and pulled me into a hug, pressing his forehead against mine. "Of course you can." "Okay, I trust you." I put down my phone and turned off the light. After that, I stayed off social media. Aaron acted completely normal. I figured once some new drama popped up online, people would move on. But a few days later, on my lunch break after a client meeting, I spotted Aaron on a nearby street. Hard to miss tall, black jacket, standing out in the crowd. What was also hard to miss was the woman next to him, fitted black dress, big smile, holding his hand. It was the relationship tester. I gripped my bag and walked over fast. The second I got close, she dropped his hand and took off like she'd seen a cop. Aaron spun around, wide-eyed. "Summer, what are you doing here?" I watched her disappear, then looked back at him. "Who was that?" He looked away. "A saleswoman. She kept trying to push some product on me." "Then what are you doing here?" Aaron ran a club and was almost never away from it. "This neighborhood was far from everything." He smiled. "I heard you had a meeting out here, so I figured I'd wait and take you to dinner." He even pulled out his phone to show me a reservation at a couple's restaurant. The decor looked a little tacky, but the gesture was sweet. I agreed. The food was actually pretty good. By the time we were done, my mood had lifted. Out of habit, I opened the app to see if things had finally cooled down. They hadn't. The relationship tester had posted again. "Sweetie, you ate the meal I was supposed to have." The photo showed me laughing and eating with Aaron. Aaron happened to be looking down in the shot, back turned slightly. He looked distant, distracted. I immediately looked toward where the photo was taken. Already empty. My good mood was gone. Then she DM'd me. "Sweetie, I'm guessing he told you I was a saleswoman." Something snapped. "I'm telling you one more time, I don't need your so-called test. Stay away from me and my boyfriend. For your own sake," she replied, totally unbothered. Every woman reacts like this at first. "That's okay. I believe you'll thank me eventually. I'm done. I'll say this. Once messing with someone else's relationship, no matter what excuse you use, makes you a homewrecker. Full stop." She sent back a little sigh. "Okay, I'll keep testing him a little longer." Then she went quiet. I wanted to throw my phone across the room. I looked up. Aaron was reading something on his phone. "Hey Summer, things just got busy. I gotta head out." He left in a hurry. I watched from the window as he got into his car. A woman slid into the passenger seat. He blocked most of her, but I could see the fitted black dress. I sat there for a long time before I remembered I had to go back to work. When I got back to the office, the unfinished proposal I'd assigned that morning was still sitting untouched on a desk. I snapped. What is going on with this proposal? I gave this out this morning. My team went quiet. In the corner, a new intern was on her phone, laughing. What's so funny? She turned her screen toward me. The relationship tester's post already trending. Miss Reynolds, you're getting dragged all over the internet and you're coming in here to lecture us? Others piled on. Then my manager walked in, took one look at the unfinished work, and unloaded on me. Summer Reynolds, your personal mess is affecting this company's image. Fix it within a week or you're out. By the time I got home that night, I was running on empty. The house was dark. On the kitchen table was a note from Aaron. Summer, something came up. Take care of yourself. I'll bring you back a gift. I called him. Straight to voicemail. Text on Snapchat, nothing. I sat on the couch, stared at the ceiling, and eventually opened social media again. The relationship tester had pinned a new post. A certain gentleman invited me on a little trip. I'll live stream the results when we get there. There was a selfie and a plane ticket. The comments went absolutely insane. Even when people saw the stream required payment, a flood of them said they'd pay. People swarmed my account asking if I was finally going to break up. I held my ground and posted one more message to the relationship tester. I know who my boyfriend is. Please stop. This is for your own good. This time, the reaction shifted a little. Instead of mocking me, people started pitying me, pulling up my old posts, analyzing my psychology, diagnosing me like I was a case study. She must have grown up without enough love. That's why she clings to men. She's just too proud to admit the truth. I closed the app. Right then, a friend request popped up from a stranger. I accepted it, and she immediately sent me a photo, Aaron, and a location. He's here. The next day was Saturday. I booked a flight. On the way to the airport, a girl stepped right in front of me. She told me the relationship tester had helped her see the truth about her own guy, then grabbed my hand with this pitying look. I can't stand watching you do this to yourself. Is defending a man really worth all of this? You need to wake up. I nodded, looking her dead in the eyes. You're so right. Thank you. Then I reached into my bag and pulled out $100 bill. Here, I just found this on the ground. Take it. She blinked. Oh, I mean, found money. I probably shouldn't. She said that, but her hand was already reaching for it. The second her fingers were about to touch it, I snatched it back. You'd seriously take found money? You just failed the morality test. She lost it. Are you kidding me? I gave you real advice and you pull some stupid trick on me? You people love testing others, right? How does it feel when the tables turn? That's totally different. That's love being tested. I laughed. They're both tests. Who are you people anyway? What gives any of you the right to randomly test strangers? Her face went red. No wonder everyone calls you a doormat. Just wait until the live stream. You'll get what's coming to you. She stormed off. I kept walking. I landed, and the live stream had already started. The relationship tester was stretched out on a hotel bed in a slinky slip dress, looking very comfortable. In the chat, people were asking why I hadn't shown up yet, joking that I was somewhere crying. She told everyone to be patient with unenlightened girls, but she couldn't quite hide the smile creeping onto her face. Time ticked by. Then people started noticing. Why hasn't the guy shown up yet? Are we being played? Honestly, we've only ever seen chat logs. We've never seen them together on screen. A flash of panic crossed her face, but she recovered fast, tossing her hair back. Would I seriously fake something like this? When a woman like me makes a move, no man says no. Okay then, help me test mine after this. Sure, once I finish this one and help that girl finally break up with her scumbag, you're next. The comments flooded with people thanking her, saying she was selfless and amazing, and that only someone like me deserved to be cheated on. I'd been quietly watching the whole time. Finally I typed, there's still time to stop this. I'm telling you, stop now. The second I appeared, the chat exploded. Oh look, it's the internet's most famous doormat. Here to watch your man cheat in real time? Then came the sound of a key card at the door. The relationship tester hid her phone, puffed herself up, and looked right at the camera. Don't be scared, sweetie. This is all for your own good. The hotel room door swung open. A man walked in.